Hi guys, it's Steve at White Top Adventures here. Today we're doing installation for our Strata rack on a Sprinter 144. Yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so we're doing an overview right now with all the parts laid out on the table. So these are the hardwares. The M820 are used to combine the accent plate to the actual rack, which you can see as an example right there. Tony had a special painted on the outside plate with the color to match his van, and I think it looks fantastic. And also I think it gives us a nice contrast. Of course, this is optional. This is gonna come in black. You can get a wrap or you can get it special painted or powder coated, it's really up to you. But in this case, I think it looks really good. So the M820s with just the regular washer, and another washer and a fastener on the back. This will pretty much use to combine the two plates together. There it is, like that. Okay, so we use the M820 for that. And for the M825s, which they're all labeled on the back, this we use a split washer and another washer, and these are only used for the crossbars. So whatever location, we're going to show you in the next step, but whatever location that you are using a crossbar in between the two panels, you use a M825, the split washer, and a normal washer. Okay, so tools needed. Very simple. Sockets, 17mm and a 13mm. These guys, we got a 4mm and a 5mm. And then just basic hand tools. That's pretty much it. Okay, so right now we're doing the back portion of the rack where we're mounting the two plates together. That's, of course, your first step. You can begin with the front portion or the back portion. In this case, we're doing the back portion. And we're using the M8x20. We're using a normal washer in the front and a normal washer on the back side, and then a fastener. And in this case, we want to put the accent plate that is the opposite from the feet. So that was the back piece, back portion, and this is obviously the front portion. So again, we want to put it on the opposite side of the feet, so it just should be on this side. And we're just going to go through the same thing with the M8x20. A normal washer on the back, and the fastener on the back. For the front fairing, we're going to use the M6x12 on the front side, and then on the back side, well, there's no front side or back side, they're all interchangeable. So the M6x12, and then we're going to go ahead and use the T-nut on the back, and we're going to do all 8 locations. After that, we're going to face the T-nut in one single direction and place a single crossbar that goes through all 8 of them, all 8 of these T-nuts. This is by far the fastest way to assemble your front fairing, because the front fairing does take one crossbar. As we mentioned before, now we're going to use the M10 sliders through the tracks. There's going to be 6 of them on each side. After that, we're going to go ahead and get our rear portion in this case, and we're going to secure it with the M10 bolts into the M10 sliders. So after the front portion and the rear portion are both in place, we're going to go ahead and join them together with our X plate. This plate can be in the inside or you can leave it on the outside. It really depends on you know, what kind of look you want to have. I think it looks pretty cool on the outside. gives a design language, but in this case, Tony decided she wants it on the inside of the rack. So for the front fairing, it's fairly simple. There's dedicated 2 location holes that you're gonna place that entire assembly with the crossbar into these 2 locations. It's somewhat adjustable, I guess, up and down a little bit. It depends on how close you want to have it with your roof line. And just tying it like any other crossbars. So again, that's count as a crossbar, so we're gonna use MA by 25. We're gonna continue putting our crossbar in place. A total of 6 crossbars supplied it with this package. 1 is dedicated for the front fairing, so you have 5 more to basically put at any locations that you desire. In this case, Tony decided up out for the decking system, so he has to place the second crossbar at this location in order for the decking to work. So we're pretty much done in this case. We put all the remaining crossbar in place. He decided to have the full decking system on top. I think it looks just fantastic with how this turned out. He uses the specialized color for the powder coat on the accent plate. It really pops. It matches the color of this van. He surfs a lot, so he's gonna put out a chair on top at the beach, enjoy the view. And he also gonna put walkable solar panels on these deckings, and I think it turned out to be really good in this case, and hope you guys like it.